Every day my husband would drop a pork leg in front of me and make me do pull-ups, but every bite I took felt absolutely miserable. My husband, however, was incredibly excited because the more I sweated, the more money he could make. I had no idea where he got this strange recipe, but he claimed that sweat from overweight people could be used as a raw ingredient to make a soap that could whiten the skin. My husband picked up the finished soap and tested it. Just as promised, his dark complexion suddenly turned incredibly fair. But at that moment, a terrifying thought crossed his mind. Even worse, a pig's tail suddenly grew out from behind him. I figured it must have something to do with the pork legs I had been eating. Meanwhile, my husband had already sold the soap to a wealthy businessman. The businessman was very satisfied after using it and happily paid my husband a huge commission. Then he pulled out several large bills and ordered 10 boxes of the soap. My husband gladly accepted the order. The problem was that I had become so skinny that I looked like a monkey. I barely had any strength left to exercise. I begged my husband to give me something nutritious to eat, but he refused. Instead, he went inside and brought out some rotten vegetable leaves. Before I could react, he stuffed them into my mouth. The next second, black sweat started pouring out of my body. Soon my husband used the sweat to make a batch of black soap. He smelled it and almost passed out from the horrible stench. Then he tried rubbing it on his skin, but his entire body suddenly broke out in pimples. Terrified, he quickly threw the soap away. Just then, the businessman called again, demanding that the order be delivered. My husband went crazy with frustration, but he had no other choice. He unlocked the tightly sealed refrigerator and decided to feed me some good food. Before I could even recover, he shoved a huge lobster into my stomach. I barely even had time to taste it. Desperate to make me gain weight quickly, my husband tried every method he could think of. But when he made me eat while standing on my head, something unbelievable happened. My body began producing colorful sweat. The moment my husband saw the colorful sweat, he immediately started the soap-making machine. Before long, he had produced 10 boxes of colorful soap. The wealthy businessman tried the soap, but something horrifying happened. A lobster tail suddenly grew from his back. Before he could even react, his hands transformed into lobster claws. My husband was completely terrified. He tried to run away, but there was no way I was going to let him escape. I grabbed the colorful soap and started rubbing it all over his body. Within moments, my husband transformed into a bizarre, unrecognizable monster.